Give this to him. Amaru!
What did that insolent priest want? What? How? Give me that!
You're back. What have you learned?
Too much, I think.
What happened?
I returned the cipher wheel to Amaru. Its messages have no value to the rebellion. The wheel is personal. A keepsake that represents Amaru's love for his brother Sairi. The codes point to various dead drops the brothers had, hidden throughout the city. One of them contained food which he'd gotten from Trinity to help during the famine. But Sairi never received the message, because by then he'd already died.
Amaru wasn't always the man he is now.
Whatever his faults, he still believes in doing what's best for Paititi.
I know. He's always held this city and the people in it close to his heart.
Along with his regrets.
Silica Witch.
Impossible. I can't carry any more.
Gananta baakaw, et sopsahti le kushul batela, vale la liyan patalobe, tajunaleje la kimesale.
I'm confident I can deal with any rebel I meet.
Ha! Hachbeyo! Mapakta hovet eteli! Keshbeyu batelov kisine!
They fight for their survival.
All these fallen soldiers, far more rebels than cultists.
Hachevanu chikin topikonov. Chenjumpel batelilo chhel bishunaje.
Beishan intukul. Minano Nukolov, Malov. Yetel Mishuts Kansanilovi. Tsokili Ujetz, Tantike.
Beili kun uchulo. Hachwahel un binton utzil waminan kukulkantik wignalone?
The collection of reeds bundled together with rope and stone is used as a calendar, usually representing a 52-year cycle.
Ateni, kimesach, inkach.
Ma, utskan wantalil, unahakushtal.
Ashtial, yalin kimesal jokol kilich mayakche. Yalin wilik tochbal, ukakil inishachawon. Uhashutzile kashiken, yignal yumtzilop janal bishich.
Tano vintage kasi, ma, kuslakech kaakash, bishela hokol, utsili kilapatig letusil yumtzilo.
Kuseten lobintono.
Makati, like samuko.
Bas un uchul, tinwetelon, main wogeli, yumtzilok,
Mabello, mentes ut, sajes ten jumpet son jetel pa es, kimiltan imbate,
mahakil, chili, makuchish, wamajan in shotik awakesh.
sajes ten jumpet son jetel pa es, kimiltan imbate.
Deixa wogelish.
Kukulkanuk ak ukantoon, tulakaon. Yanulak masma. Letin tuklak.
This describes something nearby. They stand back to back, two brothers in arms. I lie at the feet of the one who watches the shaded serpent.
Una hushulsan, chiva lunurato.
Ashka kukulkan yoksal.
Kabetu kimensalo, hach tu hajil. Ukuk kimesalob, lejelo beikat sik bentakobe. Bashtun, mashkel uyoksach olti, hundulach gosbeyo, mishmak.
Mashaneu toholchintalob, uhachka asil bolsipil.
Tankab, tenekin katoltik, kakuk kimesaken. Behlaetin, tuklach imbinkach, tekuchil konoltekabalo. Inwali que hach malo, ka impate. Hach malo tukul inwali.
Bashten tun hach takabinesh telo, ten tusht chaska.
Hach akukmach, awoldileish kosositlali.
Chaska, ashkushul mak, utukule mat utsaik, upaktaliltiv, utsokole, hachu yamahon.
Hach malo kashikon, inpilmach inwichon.
Teshe ahmukul kimesajesh. Takhash ukasil. Tanahul batel dikesh kukulkan.
Mashani, wakuyilikop chembe yamaru. Chembe yo.
Pashpalilov kawalik. Jetelo huelemich. Takushul sikonob.
Minanen jetelo. Vale. Quintukultik mauka ushul sonobi. Hach chocolpoli guabeyo.
Basula. Kukulkan tuyalaktal, ukalamtov letiov tune, kuyaktantikov.
Mashane katukultikesh, matingualik ujaji.
Bakshio salgelin tuse, juntul yunzil.
Bulging eyes, fangs. This is Tlaloc, the Aztec god of rain and storms. In his gentler temperament, he's also the god of water and fertility, bestowing life and sustenance. But on the other side of the coin, he's responsible for thunder and lightning, hail, and the other destructive aspects of water, including erosion, affiliating him with caves, pools, and springs. Oddly enough, he lives in a mountain. His bird is the heron, but he's associated also with animals like snails, frogs, and other amphibians.
Pultik yanu lakti lejelova, levatelila. Hach tu hajil uyolob, uchik uyolokob, tukinil uyuchul konol.
I'm sure there'll be a solution to this conflict soon.
Uchak. Beinoch batel tambale. Vale. Mishbalop tumen jumpito, pujumutan lelobilo. Beishan tinguya, kun mucho hachma, yabopti. Bishu tukultal tumen le makobo.
Bene tinguya que beibin yan masho, antikop yan bashu yilo, jetele ajawobo.
Ma, kintukultike matumbeital.
Bishmanik tatukulesh abateltikesh levalamach telobo, yetel lekosach chinka lapchobo.
Chitnakile, kubeti kubeta, basho, seban.
Tinguya uyalik, wahaitul uahbatelo, kukulkan, yantilach kushul makobo, hachmalo, batel nahikop.
Kuchin poltikop uakesholalo, walhach tsikben.
Hachmalo, uyuchul, tanyetel, ukatpexalbaste.
Tan, bastial, hachunaj ulanshotol uyakov, tialmau yakilob bukaj, tusilobo.
Hetzabag, tanabetika sempaktal tulakalmak.
Kustech, basten matatakik upulop, kawantikop, yoksalelo.
Awohel mabeyo, chenkin tukultik hach, muganob guamucho, kinkahulstik, wahaitul tiletiobi, beikatul wa ostule. Tanajen yetelo, keshkunten.
Beishanten, mishbikin tintuklaj, hach utsulmako, chehilichop.
Kintukultik unahkach inguantah tiwabash.
Yukol kukulkan, vale.
Makachi. Male tiejelo. Vale. Hahach pehnahan uyolo, tielulikesik utano. Gelo, shantune, yanchahton, shansipilil.
Kumpel moktan.
Una kushulsal, chiva lugato. Una kushulsal, chiva lugato.
Found you.
Lara, your serpent guard disguise is good. I discovered the passphrase for the prison where they're holding my mother. Innocent eyes will blink at dawn, when weakness falls away.
Understood. We'll get her out, Etzli.
There's one more thing. Hakan has been captured. He's my friend Kiara's dad. If he is sacrificed,
I'll see what I can do.
Bastin, Bas Uchich, Incatin Kalan, Lecajo Yetel Imbeti, Ugoitzipil, Lecasanovo, Tene Jan in Kubikin Walti, Jumtsilov Yetel Jan, Wilik Yakal, Makashan, Utsau Yolov, Dialu Betik Bash, Ukatov Letiov, Janu Yentalo Betiko, Bastin, Wali, Bas Uchich, Janin Meya Yetel, Lechtepalo, Teche. Baskanan kachilecano, Baskin Wali, Baska tukultik, Yoksal, Mishbarti, Injumekuyalike, Tambinunats, Alukino Chivilkin, Leola Lemavin, Kuchkon, Nukuch Magdalima, Bastin, Bas Uchich.
Usipileleti ushmukun tsikbal dietelubo, Kikilot sakilon Yoksal le kushul mako.
Ujach humpitil kupastale.
Alcopec la cop yetel lukuchlak, hachmalobob yalitich kubil, katop yaltulakal, bashakat likeses, yangel balak noxile, lukuch yetel kichkelem luch, takesha wiles, kichkelem lakbetan yetel, kantaki, leishan santatin, la cop yahansuts, tunta cantiobi, cotones, mapa que su manche, vele nos conola.
Lekushano tial mehem balan, lekimenovo tial kum, kuntul kusham balam. Ilawilesh bish zikil, hello beita la wikilesh bish utzotzele, katesh. Wamata wilikeshe, helin kashtik atialishe. Ay, ina, ishki ish pamna. Chenme yo, wabonabo, yetel kich kelem monilo.
Uchubir kalbetan yetel hatsput. Takechawilbasho, Kinkonik Hachmakohi.
These ear ornaments are in pristine condition. They contain a carved-out illustration of a winged beast with a pronounced trunk and a torch or staff in its hand. This type of jewelry is a symbol of wealth and prosperity, maybe even belonging to royalty.
How are things? Yishik, Bashti Helupachtal, Inguanti Keche?
Yutzulkin. Kikik oltej. Nip olal. Yutzulkin. Nip olal. Yutzulkin. Take chawilen, guayanula guabash, gabet tech.
Hel ujutstal puyich okcho, hachmalo uyitahal, hachko. Helu kimesiken le tie, hachnaka nutohol, taglekin le lobilo, ma. Chentin chantik, lela okol. Hachitagwilak usutukil, anatsik utohol. Yokcha le kushul makobo. Hachbeyet heshobo. Takuyo kontikonok, tukatu la linguajelone, mahach koji.
The Paititians who wrote this believed that something called the Yashiel lived beneath Paititi. According to this record, these beings are strongest during astrological events, which is consistent with the legends, but they also attack and feed on humans, but that's not the behavior that usually appears in the stories. From this description, what they call the Yashiel is the same type of creature I encountered in Kawakyaku. When the crimson fire smokes, seek your mirror. Bit enigmatic that. I wonder what it's supposed to mean.
Ja, chanishkishpam. Letiebash kuyuch ultimashob kuyaktantik jumtsilop.
Balin katinwilej. Bashkinu kimesal, tial jumtsilop.
Hachmalop kempakat nakech weye. Wakahach natzale. Matubeita la wutzul chantik tulak al jumpak.
Wow! Hachjana natin jum. Keshiwa, sansa malkabeyak, inmul ilikon, lekimesahilogo.
Hachutzech. Nibola.
Malo, guayanilech.
Ma, uchanilen, maalo, tohuyolin winkilal. Vale, incajol, juntuntilis kushul kole lobo. Kimesabih, jumpel calabiche tukal.
Usukile, letiamuk yaktiko, tulakalon hakim golon, yoksale hulbatel, hak sebano.
Machele tiejelo, kinkasik, letzibalo, kimbetikon kachile, hachhetzerin tukulkachil, yoksach tohilbej. Yoksalbash utz, yetelbash mat utzi.
Kawuyik yana sipiltun. Ikil mata wilach letie juntul kushulmako. Tanu machikubach tiagutzil. Kimakun sawol tumen tutsoke tulakal hok. Malobil yetel leakushul makobo. Janchachtiof bash kunachmatikov.
Patenajeshwa.
This wooden firearm is almost an exact replica of a modern assault rifle. The artisan who made this must have had an excellent memory or worked from a model, perhaps a weapon stolen from Trinity.
Otzkin guantalon, mishawal lelo, yetel tulakal bash, sok uyuchulo.
Intukul mukankusikan, baletechechen shmani galinaman, taktushkan putzur.
Main woheli. Vale inachtal titeche, hachmalop tialinkajal. Tukuchil konon te kahkabalo, pinkal.
Notata, amonika chineshkawa, notata.
Kuyek chupal, kola batejolnajo.
Ayume juntul kushulmak. Lebetike yanu kimil, yolal bashop ubet mak.
No tata ni mitneki.
That must be Kiara, the girl Etsley mentioned, which means her Khan is in that cell. I've got to find a way to get him out.
Sastenahau, vale. Maguata tukultik.
Concerned? About what?
Kokolkan. Kisan se kohtlalia miak tlakame. Iwan kin miktise. Iwan amo tlawilanani. Iwan na wali.
You feel there is too much death?
Nikamati tohuantin. Mati kin makiltikan. Ikanopa totiotsitzin. Iwan ihkino tonatiu. Amo mamiki.
You needn't worry. This wave of death will end soon. Trust me.
Mashanekup atit ubatelo, likushulmakoba, kenu yilop bash kuyuchul tiop kenchu kukop. Hach yah kumpatal shma, yumil juntul chanik chupal behlae. Vale, min yetel le kimesahila, yanuchaiko onar, lekushulmakoba, kutalan kutenisikop, ujet ek nakil paititi.
Some believe that harmony only applies to those of us here in the upper city.
Yetel chimpolalil ahau, vale. Maten yei le kustala, usibal yung tsilo.
All life is a gift.
Tlawel Ashkwali inintlamantli tlempanotika. Ashkwali! Ashkwali! Mikishmati nopa tlakat, tlenki mikit senaman, nopa hakan. Nopa nakanama kaket tlenkokwetsin altepet.
I see. So the man to be executed is your friend.
Kineki kimiktis kokolkan. Amo ni momachilia. Ipan inintekit tlenkampa temiktia. ¿Cuáles son ashkualme?
Well, if he's not your friend, why are you so upset?
Nechpinahtia, ni tepowilis ni kankampa tlitanamaka. Tlawel tlachtakoli nochi techpinahtia.
Canicanias, Ashnikpia, Aquilla, Nechmocuitlawis. Sastenahau, Kinalab Oltik Tech, Malubiltiken, Chininkat Kachil, Intok Ilinjum.
I'm not gonna hurt you, Kiara. I'm with the rebellion.
Kentik Mati no toka.
Your friend Etsley told me I should help you.
Tu Hahil?
Yes. So, why don't you tell me what's happened?
No tata, kitlatlakoltia kokolkan, ikaitemikilis, tlenonanan, nikilwik toya ashtlen, kiwalikaskia, zapampa, sanamo tlakaki, kinekiyaya kimiktis kokolkan, iwanaman yamikis, iwanani mukalwas, noseltitsin.
Hey, it'll be okay, little one. Maybe I can help.
Tu Hahil? Janula kusholoov te kiwiko. Beishantak uyantajo. Vale, hachhakanu yolov. Mashane techel awoksik tutukulove.
I'll do whatever I can, Kiara. I promise you. I won't let them take your father from you.
Nip ola lahau.
Call me Lara. Don't be alarmed. I'm a friend of Unaratu's. I'm trying to free the prisoner and I need your help.
Nanikneki nikextequis nosiwa, tlayowa, noquecochtoc, nel niknequilla, inintlamantli, clases eliliciotl.
I want to free the prisoner, but I can't do it alone.
Mileti leishi kolel tu yalahu nuratu. Wakukuchul makimesabe. Kinwanti kujekatik lejolo.
Kikik tanilo bajao. Kimagwawol yetele kimesahilobo?
The executions? Of course, but I need you to stop the prayers for now.
Bashtele chuko tu justa glebako.
Yanguel bash olale. Vale maunaya wol. Yol hel bachake.
Would you play your instruments for an envoy of the gods?
Hach sikbeni lahau.
Kushbele bash? Janukuchu lukini luyuchu lekimesaho?
Kosh, ili kauyo kesah. Top lenuk besahobo.
Okay, the guards are gone.
Matimo escuenican, Naman!
It's safe now. Help me open the door.
Kena, matimo iskuenikan.
This should do it.
Naman Sansejko!
No pa okli netlayekka.
Tlenkineki totatsin.
Don't worry, I'm a friend.
Amonik pilla no wampoyowa. Kentat titlachia.
Trust me, I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. Your daughter's waiting. Can you walk?
Kayara!
Damn!
Kayara, Shia! Shia iwan shimomanawi. Nimitsasitiyok.
I'll find us a way out of here.
Nama namonikilnamiki. Inin wahkaehket tlen nikitak. Ne unuratu. Netlatzintlan altepet.
And if I remember correctly, you were told not to go after Kukulkan.
Natlawel ni wiwi. Amo kwali nitlachiyayaya. Nama nikmati. Noche niktemakak. Nonopa nosiwapil, Kayara.
A daughter needs her father more than you need revenge.
Kakbash kawaliko. Nibolal.
Through here. Stay close.
Inintlen huevo este peshit. Nikan. Kayara no panilla. Neochtli. Tlen kalteno kitzaktoke.
Sokin waletech. Kabe in putzolon.
Naniktemos. Iwan nikaxis.
If we work together, we can move this stone.
Nibolal. Ikil taunuktak ten lebejo.
You helped.
Mayoksal le helkin waliko. Le tiubehil tibasha kanano. Utialin chupul palil. Kam le shotoba utial kachin watan. Ya no me yachtikach tialo kumesik kukulkan. Mishbalu bilal tembechlae. ¡Oh! ¡Kayara!
Nikmachiliyaya. Ayokeman.
Chinechtlapopolwi, nosiwapil. Nimitzitas. Nayokeman nimitzkautewas. Shiwala. Matillikan tochan. Wali, tlaskamati totiotsitzin, que manopa, tlamocuitlawiani sampa mocuapke, campaitztoya, timcauque, nopa calzcaucayot, xinechtlapopolwi.
Matuyanta lula kimesahil bechlae ajao. Utzok ajkala boputzi.
No inquimatices equinoc tlamantli.
Asking Walike. Una kusunsan.
Bastin,
Chen le nochbal kun sanob jetel.
Innocent eyes will blink at dawn when weakness falls away.
Gelubeita la mane.
How long are you going to maintain this charade of rebellion?
Until we succeed, and you're no longer a threat.
You say this to my face?
You know I am honest. And time was, we were on the same side.
I have allowed you to continue for too long. But no more, Unaratu.
Or what?
I could end your treason right now. Give me one reason I shouldn't kill you on the spot.
Just one? Amaru, remember who you are.
I am one of you.
Yeah. Is that why you had me arrested?
If my brother was alive, rest his soul.
Yeah, he will think this bickering is a waste of time. Come home.
I am home. This is home. Unarutu, dream for a moment. How will Paititi prosper when dawn comes in a world without threats coming from the outside?
Aren't you such a threat? Remake the world? We all create destiny, together as we are.
Everything I've ever done has been for Paititi. Everything! When it was divided, I unified it! I am the only one who sees the real threat here.
You come and go as if your life here is optional.
Yes. I have lived the outside world and I have seen what's to come. Every day it encroaches. Paititi will not survive its invasion. Everything we are will be taken or destroyed.
Well, then we must fight for it together, according to the will of its people.
By restoring the sun. That will only ensure Paititi's safety for a moment. But then, it doesn't protect us from discovery, invasion. Our destiny is to be doomed. No! No! We must be bold, decisive. Act with me. I need your intelligence, your resilience in my world.
A world ruled by the cult of Kukulkan? Or should I say Trinity?
If it's control you want, you can have it. Just help me now ensure Paititi's safety, and then, by all means, you can govern it as you wish. I will give you the throne. I will do it.
No. I will find the box and restore the sun. May its light be your judge.
Why do you think so little of me? Take her back to her cell.
You can send me back, but I will never betray your people.
No, you will just fail them. The box is gone. A missionary, Andres Lopez. He stole it 400 years ago.
What?
You just wasted your life searching in the wrong place. Leave me now.
Kukulkan bid me to join the ranks of the priesthood. The pantheon of Paititians is a patchwork of several cultures. I'll need to study their rituals, their beliefs, and learn how we can use their own gods against them. The ones from across the water are devious and intelligent. I do not doubt the city will soon be united under the control of Kukulkan. In order to not upset an already delicately balanced situation, all members of Trinity will adhere to the following rules. Limit excursions in the city. If leaving the compound is unavoidable, always wear the cultist uniform. Do not carry modern weapons. Avoid direct contact with Paititians when possible. In an effort to reduce the possibility of disease entering Paititi, Emperor Shika hereby temporarily bans all citizens from exiting the city. Anyone currently beyond the city's limits will not be authorized to re-enter. Paititi is still recovering from a recent epidemic, and any other outbreaks could tip the already precarious balance. By order of the cult of Kukulkan. That black and yellow stripe across his face marks this as Tezcatlipoca, a very important god to the Aztecs. Let's see if I can remember everything he was associated with. Jaguars, hurricanes, the night winds, the night sky, earth, the north, sorcery, beauty, temptation, leadership, war, strife, interpersonal conflict in general, and of course obsidian and divination. His right foot is often replaced with a piece of reflective obsidian, which the Aztecs used as mirrors, and these mirrors figured in shamanic rituals and prognostication. Tezcatlipoca literally means smoking mirror. The city's priests, or shamans, if we mean to differentiate between the heathens and those who toil in the Lord's light, were the first to come forward, the first to listen, to hear of the state of the outside world. And thereupon, several of them felt completely cheated and begged to be baptized. They reasoned rightly their worship and trust was misplaced in the traditional deities of these lands. For as one stated, if your God has brought you here, across the world, then he truly must be the most powerful, and only a fool would not bow to such a being. We will teach these shamans English, and have them teach the population of Paititi. The shadows loom long and dark, the mountain black as night, in mourning as the strange pale men end the short but immensely productive life of Kayuakapak. He whose yearning for greatness lashed this city to his shoulders and carried it upwards, who only ever asked for Enti to warm his brow as he worked, in the streams or fields or brickyards. Kayuakapak made a deal with the strange men. He gave his life so that we may live ours, free, but under the new rule of these men from distant lands. Another group of children is on their way from Khan, traveling via steamship. Of the 10 I have sent, please keep a close eye on the one called Amaru. He shows the greatest promise. However, he is prone to bouts of sullenness and often complains about missing his brother. I suggest a special curriculum be created for this one, something that will keep him too occupied to be homesick. This is Tonatiuh, the sun god and ruler of the Aztec heaven, which they called Tolan. He was literally the sun itself, the fifth one in fact, presiding over the fifth age after the 4 previous suns had perished. The Aztecs believed they had to sacrifice to him regularly, or else he would refuse to move across the sky. He was strongly associated with eagles, unsurprisingly, and was often depicted wearing their feathers and carrying weapons such as arrows and shields, or instruments specifically created for human sacrifice.
Sa holal tialanach kun sikaba tialashul sikawihil jete lamukan kun sikaba.
Jonah, I know where she is. I'm going in.
Okay, we're on our way. Did you feel the tremor before?
Yeah, when I was in the cenote. It was a foreshock. The earthquake is coming soon. We have to hurry.
Yeah. When we get Unuratu out, we'll all go find the box together.
That was close.
Bashus tiulak leak kushul mako blaili halkabobo.
Yaninshul besikolov. Matushaltal.
Katu kultiku kulka. Anja un casting leucan mabe nixel, maili uchuk lechivi lujo.
Ha, yani castig. De kento kunchuk. Gini letumbel yo con cabo. Tulakales matumako lalo. Yete le akushul marco. Yanu satsalo. Takupitani el cabo.
Timbuya, Guabash te tankabo.
Hetz basho katukultik.
Tinwaliktech, Jambax Timbuya.
Tupsi. Kabetin liksikimbao. Lalwaku yantal. Ulak patelil tuhaji.
Indikes makimba mantats.
Makachi.
Guabash te tankabo.
Hetz basho katukultik.
Tinwaliktech, Jambax Timbuya.
Tupsi. Kabetin liksikimbao. Lalwaku yantal. Ulak patelil tuhaji.
Indikes makimba mantats.
Makachi.
Here's Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. The Aztecs worshipped him as a force of nature, responsible for the wind and the rain. In his most wrathful tempers, these natural phenomena became extreme, acting to cleanse the earth and sky. Through that, he also became associated with justice and with mercy. According to one legend, he had misbehaved with his sister, and to atone for his shame, he set himself on fire. Then, his ashes rose into the sky, and he became a god of light as well. May the rivers of the afterlife be calm, and Uturanku's boat sturdy to ferry us across them. I can barely see the bottom. Hope there is a bottom. This cavern must have been carved by an underground river. Some kind of carving up there. There must be something behind this. That's not good. Just crossed the river, almost at the prison. There are guards everywhere.
We're heading towards the river. Get back to you when we're there.
Okay.
The box is not in Paititi.
I know.
I will be forced to join Amaru. Everything I fought for since Saidi's death will be lost.
I won't let that happen. Come on, let's go.
We're out of time. Someone needs to find that box. If the sun is not recharged, or the world we made, all of us will be destroyed.
I found another clue. Maybe. The tattoos on your arm, the heron and the eclipse, the same symbols were found engraved on the altar where the box was taken.
What?
What do the symbols mean?
This one shows my destiny. The crimson fire of Chakchil. And this one grounds my past. It symbolizes Chimchichica, the last true emperor of Paititi. His tomb is in the upper district.
Can you take me there?
They're all over that tomb. If there's anything there, they would no doubt have found it already.
Amaru doesn't have this clue. He doesn't know what to look for.
It's going to be crawling with guards.
We'll find our way around them.
It'll be dangerous.
I'm sure.
Then there's no time to waste. How is Edsny?
Safe. He helped me find you. He should be with Uchu now. The ruling family is displaced, reduced to nothing but a figurehead while we truly control the city. The reason for allowing them to remain in position of seeming power is twofold. It allows us to focus on our search for the silver box, and it acts as a pacifier for the locals who are recalcitrant to any type of change. Jonah, I'm with Unuratu.
No good. Edsley wants to talk to her.
Mother, we're sending backup. Should I support Uchu or use the distraction to seize territory?
You're in charge while we're separated, Edsley. Trust your instincts.
Leichkalan ko ele lo putzig, hachpila wicho. Putzig! Leisha ka unuratu! Putzig! Lantulaka le kuchilo! Kabetu gasikon! Tulaka tukuchil!
Bash lehelo, telo, ichi lechi wowo, shen...
Let's go.
Tilapag!
Dressed in native garb, we entered the city. Those healthy enough to resist our advance met us with spears. We bowed and told them Kukulkan Khan had sent us to cleanse the city of sickness. We administered balms and medicine to the city's leaders and those we thought worth saving, buried the dead, and comforted the dying. Slowly, the people came to trust and soon rely on our aid. They have several sites all over South America. Wish I'd found this map sooner. I could have gone directly to Paititi. As ordered, we have made our way to Khan in search of the suspected traitor Andreas Lopez, accompanied by a squadron of native warriors. We'd found them along the shores of the Gulf after they had recently escaped a slave ship that was caught in a storm. The initial encounter was tense, but soon we came to an accord. The warriors agreed to accompany us through the jungle, on the condition we made a detour to several other outposts to enlist more of their people and that we would keep them from being enslaved. We found that altogether satisfactory, and soon set off. Alfonso Ricci, Order of Trinity. Think that's the last of them.
For now, we should hurry to the district.
You lead. This describes something nearby. A once ferocious warrior, raised as a warning. I fell from his mouth and now lie beneath him. The victims were offered to the gods. They left the cities and wandered the provinces until they were buried alive. Quite the grim welcoming committee. Kukulkan departs Paititi during new moon. Kukulkan returns with several other outsiders during the waxing of the moon. They argue. The next morning, the entire group, now in better spirits, leaves in their obsidian birds. To find another way out. Murder, death, stealing another's crops, death, stealing another's skins, death, idleness, head shaved, fighting, restitution to injured party, public drunkenness, stoning, exceptions, during a festival or over 70 years old, by order of the cult of Kukulkan. May Quispe have acquired a surplus of foods, supplies, and comforts by the time we meet him in the afterlife. These traps are more complex than I could have imagined. This seems to be some kind of primitive sculpture of a human. A city is only as strong as its crops and people. From here, we control the water, never having to rely on the Fickley rains again.